some of the things are people created, and AI used to control the right brain, to control our emotion, and our right brain is very, very free. We can do whatever we want, and the authority, and also in this case is the role of mother play, um, is to control the right brain. But in this case, the authority doesn't play a good role. So that's what
Yeah.
culture about it.
What about her, the mother?
I was going to say, how would society describe a mother? Would the mother have to be mentally ill to take her Asperger's son to a shooting range? Like, my parents are normal, I guess, and they haven't taken me to a shooting range yet.
They hadn't.
No.
Yeah, exactly. So don't you think that the mother was perhaps...
Something's got to be wrong with the mother then, right?
Yeah.
But she believed in the end of time.
But wait,
Something's wrong with it.
That's what I was gonna say. Like both of you mentioned like all. What did you say? Changing reality. Like I think just because her son had this disorder, like that's like his. I don't want to say excuse, but that's his channel of like altering his reality. But if you look at the mother, it's even more interesting because she doesn't have any mental illnesses, and her what? No, but this is what I'm going to say. She didn't have any mental illnesses that we know of, but she alternated her reality in a different way, which is interesting because, like, what else can cause you to change your reality? Like, there are mental like depression or anxiety or
day by day media communication.
Like that,
I mean, we have been, bombarded with terrorism and fear and in the last 10 years.
Well, the mother was fearful, deeply fearful for her son.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people that
They tried to make the mother out to be the worst mother in the world, and obviously if your son does something like that, parents are somewhat to blame at least. But she has another son who, like Ryan Lanza, and he was working full time. He lived in New York City. He was independent on his own. We don't know what he was like, personality, but like he didn't go out and do something like this.
He was blamed first.
He was blamed first.
Yeah,
His brother
he
has
left
IP
his
on it.
mother early enough to not be completely,
But he had the chance to leave.
Yes.
Yeah, he was disconnected from the mother, so now he's able to have a normal reality.
Right, but he wasn't
Wanted to get the
disconnected
hell out
until
of it.
21.
Yeah, rightly
which
so.
was
What about you?
that age.
I think he did the best thing he could his mother because he needed his misery. Because maybe she was the sick one. She was crazy, I think. Using his
Did he
hair.
kill the mother?
Yeah,
Yeah,
first
he
thing.
shot him in the
Thank
face.
God.
She was
Yeah.
sleeping.
Yeah.
Put a bullet in her head.
He did
It was ironic.
the best thing.
No, we cannot say this. It's very. But I mean, she
I
was.
disagree with that. I don't think it was the best thing for
No, of
to-
course no.
to do. I think
But
they
you're the left.
both probably needed like help,
Yes.
mental help. But I think that brings up another point. Like, can you come back from alternative reality? Like, can you be brought back?
Look at the reality too. The
I mean,
father's
That's-
pulling
that's
out half
crazy.
I mean,
half a
an
million a
anti-gay rights
year.
movement
They
would
live
say
in
you
a
can't-
big Connecticut house.
But how come we always throw in this whole maybe there's something wrong in his brain? Like, remember the Colorado shooter?
Yeah.
4.0 in
Yeah,
the best
what-
med school, goes off in a theater. All of a sudden,
Just because he's
he
smart
dresses
doesn't-
like the Joker in jail, and now we're saying he has a mental problem?
Yeah, but just because he's
To
intelligent
give him an
doesn't mean he
excuse?
doesn't have a mental. This is like a mental
I
problem.
agree with what you say. And why do you think he needs to do what he does?
I think it's all media.
Oh, thank
It's
you.
all media. Media influences everything. If there were no media, nobody would give a damn about any of it. But because now there's this mental problem and it's all over every news channel that's controlled by the government, like, you know what I mean? Like, it just...
You think he was doing it to get in the media?
No, I think the media is influencing everybody into it.
Yeah.
If there were no media, if there were nobody writing about you, some people, I don't know if you ever watched that show Criminal Minds, but people do stuff so people know of them, recognize them. Shooters will kill and go on a rampage, and if it never ends up in the media, they're not fulfilled. They want the media to know. That's why they keep it from the media, like they keep like shootings or murders from getting out into the media, because then it's going to escalate.
I think that's an interesting point, but I can think of plenty of examples where, like, there are people that I think have there's something mentally wrong with them that causes that. Like, how do you explain like pedophiles? Like, what goes through their head that they think that that's okay to do? Like,
It's what I think is natural.
like,
But
but
somebody
that's,
had to
Or it was
describe
But I
it.
don't think
Somebody
they're
had to
doing
throw
that.
a name on it, saying, "Oh well, he's a pedophile."
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Somebody had to
I
create
think
this
because he got
illness, this
caught.
name for this illness. What if it's just how he was? You know, you're started off as a blank slate. Who am I to say you have a mental illness now?
what about
Because I
serial
got a
killers that
degree
do it
from going to
for
school and reading a
years
book.
and years and never get caught? They die before they get caught.
But they
That's
keep doing it because, like, you know what it is? They keep doing it because the media never caught on to them.
But because this
they
is
were
a society
caught.
of spectacle, of consumerism, you know, in which you pay and you can get whatever you
Yeah.
want. I think that this is the root of everything.
Spectacle. The irony is when he started shooting in the theater, most of the audience thought it was the gunfire on the movie.
It was a 3D film.
Thinking all over again.
Yeah, it was like,
The media all.
it's like, wow, it sounds real.
That hell
And it's right alongside of them.
So you want to say?
I kind of lost my train of thought.
Okay, you want to say something?
I was just gonna say we're all mad in our own ways. Going back to what is that great scale? We all have our craziness. I mean, I know like me and Anna like go buck wild every once in a while. She's my complete foil. Me and Nicole, I can't even tell you the conversations that we've had, and like people would think that we're insane, but we're still here. We're still normal by society. It all starts with the world and comes back to you.
Yeah. No, I think that what is very important is to develop a sort of analytical thought and you know, a detachment, and really get